All right, there we go. All right, so we've got it live on streaming live on YouTube, and so that's where we're going to put it. And Kendra, let Kendra know that. All right. Well, it's on two platforms, not just on the Zoom webinar, but welcome, and it'll be up on YouTube as well. Hopefully some people can connect to it if they're not connecting through Zoom. And we welcome all of you who joined us for Shabbat services, and welcome to Barbara Mazer-Gross, who's going to be leading us in music tonight. Hope that you will be able to follow along either in your own copy of Mishkan Tefillah or in the electronic copy, the flipbook, or your Kindle edition. We're going to start on page 10 in our Siddur with the singing of Hine Matov, how good it is for us all to be here together. Going to continue with singing another song, another psalm for welcoming in this Shabbat. Kol HaNeshama, Hallelujah, 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 page 373. Please, page 373. Please join together with us.
Starts with Hallelujah, 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 Hallelujah.
candles with you and ready to light candles with us, you'll find the blessing on page 2 in your Siddur. And I invite you to go ahead and light your candles as I light these here. And Barbara will lead us in the blessing.
Blessed are you who commands us to kindle the lights of Shabbat. Blessed are you who commands us to kindle the lights of Shabbat. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kirishanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lechalich ner v'tzivanu lechalich ner shel Shabbat shel Shabbat. Blessed are you who commands us to kindle the lights of Shabbat.
And on page 5, you'll find the Kiddush as we welcome Shabbat with the blessing over the wine.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam barei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu v'shabbat kadsha be'ahava uvratzon ilanu zikara lemahaseh v'reishit ki hu yom tehila lemikra kodesh zeker letziat mitzrayim ki vanu v'ata yotanu kidashta mikovim v'shabbat kachaka ve'ahava uvratzon kinchaltanu baruch atah Adonai mekadesh hashabbat. Amen.
Chaim.
L'chaim.
And now I invite you to page 20 and 21 as we welcome Shabbat with the singing of Lecha Dodi, a song of welcome, imagining Shabbat as the bride. We welcome the beauty and the wonder of Shabbat into our hearts, into our homes, into our lives. Lecha Dodi.
La 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 lecha dodi. La 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 likutala. La 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 b'nei Shabbat. B'nei Shabbat lecha bella. La 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 lecha dodi.
Continue with the Chatzi Kaddish on page 26 and follow right into the Baruch Hu on page 28. We invite you to either rise and join with us or to simply rise in your hearts to do as you see fit and as you feel comfortable. And we join together again, Chatzi Kaddish, page 26.
Yitkadash me Rambam. Biomad Rakrute Viamlek Machute Bechayekon Uvyomechon Uvkayedekon Beit Yisrael Bagala Uvismahan Kariv Firu Amen Yeheshme Rabba Mivorak Le'olam Mehamaya Yitbarak Yitbarak V'Shabbat V'Yitpa'ar V'Yitrom V'Yitnaseh V'Yitadar V'Yitale V'Yitalo Shemei Tekuda Shabarichu Lehin Lamin Koberata V'Shihirata Tushbekata V'Nehemata Dahimihin Ramiyahama Bimeru Amen.
Page 28, Baruch Hu.
Da 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 da
page 30. We continue together with Ma'ariv Aravim, and I invite you to read with me. Baruch Ata Adonai, Eloheinu Melech HaOlam, Asher Bidvaro Ma'ariv Aravim, B'chochma Poteach She'arim, Uvitvuna Mishane Itim, Umachalif Et Hazmanim, Umisader Et HaKochavim, B'mishmrotehem Barakia Kirtzono. Bore Yom V'Layla, Golea Or Mipnei Choshech, V'choshech Mipnei Or. Uma'avir Yom Umevi Layla, Uma'avdil Ben Yom Uvein Layla, Adonai Tzvaot Shemo. El Chai V'Kayam, Tamid Yimloch Aleinu Le'olam Va'ed, Baruch Atah Adonai, Amariv Aravim. Page 32, Ahavat Olam. We sing of God's everlasting and great eternal love for us and us for God. Page 34, Shema Yisrael.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu,
Continuing to V'ahavta on page 36.
V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levacha v'chol nafshecha u'b'chol meyodecha v'hayu advarim ha'ele asher Anochi metzavacha hayom al levavecha v'shinataham levanecha v'dibartah bam v'shivtecha beveitecha u'v'lechtecha v'derek u'shakmecha u'kumecha u'kshartam lahot al yadecha v'hayu letotafot b'neinecha u'v'tavtam al mezuzot beitecha u'v'visharecha למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אדוני אלוהיכם אמת.
Service continues on page 40 as we sing this prayer of redemption, celebrating our freedom with Pesach, Passover, just being in our most recent memory. And we recalled at that time how it was that we went through the process from slavery to freedom and relived it through our Passover Seder. And now each and every time we come together to pray, we echo those same words that were sung at the sea. Michamocha ba'elim Adonai, who is like you, O God, amongst all those gods who are worshipped. There is really none like you, so majestic in holiness and awesome in all of the wonderful things and splendors and wonders that you do. Michamocha, page 40.
Who is like you, Adonai? Who is like you, Adonai? La la la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la.
We read together on the facing page, page 41. Sing the song of men and women, joined in understanding and respect, the song of God's miracle, an earth protected and cherished, a gift for our children and the generations to come, the song of a land once ravished by war, now quiet and content, her soldiers home to leave no more, the song of a world redeemed, the song of peace. We pray for God to spread that shelter of peace over us. Hashkivenu on page 42.
Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom, l'shalom. V'hamidenu shomreinu l'chaim. Ufros aleinu sukkot shlomecha, ufros aleinu
continue now with page 45, beautiful words by Abraham Joshua Heschel. Leads us into the Adonai Sifatai, the opening words, that bracket, the beginning of our tefillah. Adonai, open my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. And we will continue after page 45 and 46 on the even number pages, our Givu Avot V'Imahot and Givurot and the Kedusha, a warning and a note that when we do get to the Givurot, we are in the summertime now. Winter is over.
Yes.
In case you didn't get the message. The memo was that with Pesach, we move into Morid Hatal insert instead of the Mashiv Haruach or Morid Hagashem. It's the summer insert, and that's on page 50 when we get there. So page 45 and follow. Again, rise in your hearts, rise on your feet, however you feel most comfortable.
Away. There is a song on the wind, joy in the trees. Shabbat has arrived in the world, scattering a song in the silence of the night, and eternity honors a day, and eternity honors a day. Adonai Svatai, Svatai Tifta, Ufi Yagita Hilateka. Adonai Svatai, Svatai Tifta, Ufi Yagita Hilateka. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu Elohei Avotenu B'Imotenu Elohei Abraham Elohei Yitzhak Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel Elohei Leah Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor V'Hanora El Elyon Gomel Hasadim Tovim V'koneh hakol, v'zocher hasdei avot v'ima'ot, u'mevi geula livnei v'neihem, l'ma'an shemo be'ahava, melech ozer u'moshia u'magen, Baruch atah Adonai, magen Abraham be'etzrat Sarah. Atah gibor le'olam Adonai, mekayeh kol atah rav lehoshia, mohorid hatal, mechalhel hayim bechesed, mekayeh hakol berakamim rabim, sohomek noflim merofei holim, umatir asurim, umekayem emunato, lishenei afar, michamocha ba'o givurot, umidom elach, melech memir tumakayeh, umatzmiak Yeshua, ne'amana telechayot hakol, Baruch atah Adonai, mekayeh hakol, atah kadosh u'shimcha kadosh, kadoshim b'kol yom l'kahalu hasela, Baruch atah Adonai, ha'el hakadosh.
And on the facing page, let's just continue and read together. Days pass and the years vanish, and we walk sightless among miracles. God, fill our eyes with seeing and our minds with knowing. Let there be moments when your presence, like lightning, illumines the darkness in which we walk. Help us to see wherever we gaze that the bush burns unconsumed, and we, clay touched by God, will reach out for holiness and exclaim in wonder, how filled with awe is this place, and we did not know it. We continue with a prayer that expresses a bit of gratitude, a poem that I came across this week, or really came across my desk this week, that I thought was really lovely in terms of stepping back and appreciating and looking at the world with a little bit of gratitude. Today, when I could do nothing. Today, when I could do nothing, I saved an ant. It must have come in with the morning paper still being delivered to those who shelter in place. A morning paper is still an essential service. I am not an essential service. I have coffee and books, time, a garden, silence enough to fill cisterns. It must have first walked the morning paper as if loosened ink taking the shape of an ant. Then across the laptop computer, warm, and then onto the back of a cushion. Small black ant alone, crossing a navy cushion, moving steadily because that is what it could do. Set outside in the sun, it could not have found again its nest. What then did I save? It did not move as if it was frightened, even while walking my hand, which moved it through swiftness and air. And alone without companions whose ant heart I could not fathom, how was your life, I wanted to ask. I lifted it, took it outside. This first day when I could do nothing, contribute nothing beyond staying distant from my own kind, I did this. Birkat Shalom, our prayer for peace. You'll find Shalom Rav on page 60, page 60. Let's say.
Shalom Rav Yisrael Amah Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amah Tasim Leolam. Ki atatu melech ador Achama Shalom. Ki atatu melech ador L'kol HaShalom. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amah Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amah Tasim Leolam. V'tov ba'inech al devarech et Amah Yisrael b'kolei u'b'kol sha'am v'shlom b'cham. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amah Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amah Tasim Leolam. Tasim Leolam. Tasim Leolam.
And now we take a few moments for personal and private prayer and contemplation, moments of personal meditation, looking within our hearts, using the white space around the words, or finding inspiration in the words on the next couple of pages. And we will be back together again afterwards on page 62 We'll sing Yihi Yula Ratzon, may the words of my mouth and the meditations of my heart be acceptable to you, Adonai, my rock and my redeemer, after our silent prayer. Before we continue with our Mishaberach, which will be on page 253, I'd like us first to pray together this healing prayer that was written in light of the coronavirus and is a prayer for all those who are suffering in our community, across the country, and around the world. Let's read together. Source of healing, cast the light of health and well-being on those who've been exposed to coronavirus, those who have contracted the disease, and those, God forbid, who contract the disease in the future. Bless them, protect them, and bring them speedily to full recovery. Bless all who are ill with healing of body, healing of soul, and healing of spirit. Baruch atah Adonai Makor Chaim. Blessed are you, Adonai, source of life. And on our screen, you now see the list of those whom we include in our prayers for healing and Mishaberach for Refuah Shlema, praying for healing from all that ails the mind, the body, the soul, the spirit. For all those who are ill in one way or another, we offer our prayer of healing, or Mishaberach for Refuah Shlema. And as we do so, if you'd like to add additional names of individuals, either in the chat, you can type in a name of someone you're including in our prayers, or you can simply mention those names out loud or in your hearts as we prepare to sing our prayer of healing and we look over the list. Let us remember that each one of us can be God's partner. We can help to bring healing by sharing in the process of support, care, and love, by reaching out to someone who is caring for a loved one or who is him or herself sick, and offering them your care and support. Page 253. Let us sing together. Page 282, as we begin our concluding prayers with you.
Aleinu l'shabach ladon hakol, atekedu l'yotzer bereshit, shelo asanu k'yeh haratzot, velo hasamanu k'mishpachot ha'adama, shelo sam kalhenu kahem, vegoher aleinu kechol hamonam, ba'anaknu karim, umishtakavim umodim, livnei melech, Malhei Hamlakim Hakadosh Baruch Hu.
Page 287, we continue.
V'ne'emar v'haya Adonai lemelech al kol haaretz bayom haku yigeh Adonai echad u'shemo echad. Rabbi, you are muted. You're muted.
Thank you very much.
I couldn't figure out how to tell you. Okay,
That was
good.
a good way to do it. Thank you.
Okay,
Well, re-roll the tape.
thank you. Yep.
As we participate in the mitzvah of memory, preparing to say Kaddish on page 294, we remember and offer condolences to members of our community who have lost loved ones this week. We mourn the death of Herbert Miller, cousin of Buzzy Fivolent. and Edward Katz, father of Gary Katz, grandfather of Joshua and Zachary. And we observe these yahrzeits, these loved ones whose anniversaries of death occur on this week and in the week ahead, on the Shabbat and in the week ahead. Tonight we remember Robert Abrams, Lillian Burney, Gary Bernstein, Gianora Don Berzon, Robert M. Browdy, Marilyn Brown, Charles Carton, Sylvia Seaman, Judy Cohen, Abe Cornsweat, Patty Davis, Lillian Davis, Herman Dubois, Edith Feldman, Albert Fisher, Sarah Fortunoff, Emil Friedman, Sarah Friedman, Francis Cohn-Fries, Bessie Getz, Adolf Gladstone, Clara Golobin, Barnett Gordich, Daisy Greenfield, Jerome Gross, Marguerite Hazen, Sam Hind, Miriam Kahan, Rose Krause, Portia Lippa, Edith Lobenberg, Clara Matrak, Eugene David Milchin, David Rothenbender, Lena Rosenthal, Maurice Rothman, Gilbert Schlesinger, Stephen S. Schneider, Richard Slott, Elsie Thier, Eula Temko Teeple, Jean Tyler, and John Warren. The names I've read aloud, if there are others in your hearts and you'd like to share those names, you can do so either in the chat or just speak them aloud as we honor the memory, Zichronam Libracha. We honor the memory of all those who have died, those who have died within our own communities and families, and those who have died from coronavirus over this recent days and weeks. Mourner's Kaddish. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah v'alma divra chirutei v'yamlich malchutei v'chaye chon v'yom mechon v'chaye d'chol beit Yisrael v'agala v'zman kari v'imru amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevorach le'olam olmei almaya Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yithaleh v'yithalal shemei d'kudusha b'richu le'elam min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata damiran v'alma v'imru amen. Yehei shlam Rabbah min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav Hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. So you're going to find our concluding song on page 340. Hevenu shalom alechem, let us bring to you peace. And just a few brief announcements of opportunities that are coming up. Not only do we get to celebrate the becoming bat mitzvah of Emmy Sekaris tomorrow morning in our Shabbat morning service, which you'll be able to join with us on the YouTube channel, which is where it will be streaming live. There will be no Zoom access. So if you want to be with us for Shabbat morning services, there will not be Torah study, but a full service with Emmy being called to the Torah's bat mitzvah. I look forward to celebrating with her and her family and her friends. And that'll all be done remotely via televideo bat mitzvah. So we'll have a good time with that. On Sunday, you can go to Tel Aviv. Well, you can't fly there, but you can go to Tel Aviv by joining the live in-person virtual tour. There's going to be broadcasts online for our synagogue, for our kids, families, for anybody who wants to join in. Beit HaTfutzot, the Museum of the Jewish People, will giving us a 45-minute docent tour of their exhibits. So that's a webinar you need to register for, and the information was in our e-scroll and is also online on the temple website. And of course, we've got our coffee chat on Tuesday, opportunity to come together and talk about the issues that are on our minds, and many more opportunities that are coming. So please keep watching your social media posts and the e-scrolls that come out for opportunities to be with one another and to gather together and to have some joy as we go through these days of isolation in our homes. Hevenu Shalom Aleichem. Let's sing. Let's finish up. Thank you, Barbara, for being with us and for helping to lead us in music and song and prayer tonight. Let's finish out with Hevenu.
Great. Hevenu Shalom Aleichem. Aleichem, Hevenu Shalom. Hevenu Shalom Aleichem. Aleichem, Hevenu Shalom. Hine ma tov u'ma na'im. Hine ma tov u'ma na'im. Shevet makim ga'yad. Hine ma tov u'ma na'im. Shevet makim ga'yad. Oh baby, hey, Hevenu Shalom Aleichem. Aleichem, Hevenu Shalom. Hevenu Shalom Aleichem. Aleichem, Hevenu Shalom. Hine ma tov u'ma na'im. Shevet makim ga'yad. Hine ma tov u'ma na'im. Shevet makim ga'yad. Oh baby, Hevenu Shalom Aleichem. Aleichem, Hevenu Shalom. Hevenu Shalom Aleichem. Aleichem, Hevenu, Aleichem, Hevenu, Aleichem, Hevenu Shalom.
I wish you a Shabbat Shalom and invite you to, as you leave this Shabbat service webinar, to join us in the Zoneg. The meeting ID is up on the screen and also in your chat box. And bring your own cup of coffee or tea and your own Oneg treat. And we'll see you in a few minutes in the at the Zoneg. So Shabbat Shalom and thanks for being with us.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shalom.